Hey everybody, I'm back on the trail, Appalachian Trail. I'm about 45 minutes from my house, so it's a section I haven't been down in a very long time, since I did the through hike about 12 years ago. I did look at it really quickly in my book before I came out, so I knew where to park and everything. The weather is perfect hiking weather for me, like 40s, 50s, so it's nice and cool. Just gonna see what's here, just have a great time out here in the woods. Ooh, that's a heck of a widowmaker right there. These leaves are pretty deep. I almost bit it, just tripping on a root, so I gotta slow it down and just be careful. Whoa, there we go again. Yeah, I just gotta take it easy and take it slow. A lot of big trees down in this area. Someone cut them and cleared them out of the trail, but not sure how long these have been here. Some of them look older. These have been here for a while. I wonder if they all came down around the same time. You can hear a small stream and see it down at the bottom of the hill here. Okay, there was that little stream, but if my memory serves me right, there should be a larger stream with a nice little campsite next to it and a shelter across the way, because I stayed there when I did my through hike about 12 years ago. I didn't feel like going up to the shelter, so I've actually never been there, but the campsite was beautiful next to a flowing little creek, so I slept great. So I look forward to seeing that. That should be coming up pretty soon, I think. I know we're in the forest and trees fall more often than you'd think, but I spent a lot of time in this area of the country, and on the trails you rarely see this many uprooted trees, so it's crazy. There's a little bit of blue peeking through the gray clouds up there. All right, let's press on. It's the day after Thanksgiving today. I'm not really sure what that means for how busy the trails might be. I did see about 8 or so cars up there at the wayside trailhead. I don't know which direction they were going on the trail. I'm not as familiar with this area, so I don't know what's a popular way to go. But I haven't seen anybody yet, so we'll see if I run into anybody out here. You can see and hear the stream down there. A lot larger than the other one. Even if I don't find the campsite I stayed at, it's nice and flat at the bottom, so it looks like there'll be a few options of setting up a good campsite. So let's get down there and check it out. All right, looks like we crossed the stream here. Look at a little pool. Maybe I'll jump in and go for a swim. Just kidding. Okay. All right. Let's see where this goes. Nice flat section of the trail here, which is very unusual for the Appalachian Trail, especially in this part of the country. And it's just beautiful. See the stream the whole time. The sound of it just flowing by. It's really, really nice. So now I'm just looking for the perfect campsite for doing an overnight down in this area. I see some spots. I mean, technically, I could set up my tent anywhere, but I'm looking for like an established site with maybe like a fire ring or something. So I'm sure I'll come across the spot that I camped up here. Should be easy to find. I mean, like I said, it's right near where there was a shelter. And I have my book. I could have looked to see, is it 1.2 miles? Is it 2.7 miles? But once I knew where the parking area was, I just wanted to get out here and start hiking. So I'm having a great time. Oh, there's a sign up there. Let's see what this sign says. Oh, and a little bench. Isn't that nice? Pretty cool. I think I'm gonna take advantage of this bench and have me sit for a while. When you're by yourself out in the woods like this, it feels so remote. Even though I know it's not, I'm like 2 miles or like maybe even less, 1.5 miles from the road where I parked my truck. But just look around. It's like kind of eerie, kind of lonely. I love it. This is beautiful. I know all of you are wondering, and yes, this is a fresh Tractor Supply hat. I bought it on the way here. I needed a new hat. They're only $5 there. They got the mesh on the back. They're light because of how cheap they are. Sold. All right, that's long enough of a sit. I'm gonna get going again. Okay. Wait a second. What is that? It's like a structure. Like remnants of an old something. Interesting. I gotta go check that out. Let me see. I might be able to get down to that stream over here. Should I shimmy across that big tree and see what's over there? Nah. I am going over there though. And I definitely don't remember that because when I hiked this area over a decade ago, I was up there. I was motoring. I had a friend of mine meeting me at the wayside there, someone I hadn't seen in a very long time. And he was going to join me for the day hiking the trail. So I was focused on a mission, and this would have been shrouded by leaves and things. Okay. Now don't fall into the stream, Phil. Luckily it is only about 5 inches deep, but I don't want to get cold and wet or drop my camera. What is this? Is it a chimney? Oh yeah, wow. Cool. It's a fireplace. Like an old cabin or something, maybe? Wonder how long that's been here. Crazy. I wonder if this was the other corner of the house or cabin. All right, let me check out the back again. It's like pretty good construction on this side, like just stacked stone fireplace. It's like spitting snow a little bit. I wonder how long these have been here. So cool. I'm gonna cross back over the stream and continue hiking. Just cross right here. Trying to avoid the moss because it's usually pretty slippery. But here, wow, didn't expect to see that. I love exploring. You never know what you're gonna find. Up here, cool. All right, let's press on. Okay, I was looking across the river and see that stone wall? It takes a corner right there. That's something else. Another property marker from years ago. Doesn't look like the corner of a building or anything. It's got to just be just like a boundary. Really cool. I love it. What else am I gonna find out here? This is so cool. Just take a day hike, find a spot on the map, go check it out, explore, find strange and interesting things. Hiking's awesome. There's a tree down there next to the stream with a little hauler inside. Creepy. Love it. Wait a second. What is that? What is this? A lot of work went into this. I think it's a well, but with the stream right there, is it a toilet? What do you guys think it is? I think you can see the snow falling down a little bit too. Weird. Strange structures out here. More piles of stones there. Could be edges of a road. Could be another structure. Just a wall. I honestly didn't expect to see so much construction out here. Primitive construction, stacked stones. Feels like it's getting colder out here. Not that I'm complaining, I'm dressed fine for it. I got my jacket here with pockets lined with flannel. I'm wearing like a thin flannel shirt, just my hiking pants. So the only thing that's a little bit cold on me right now is probably my nose and my hands, but just put my hands in my pockets and I'm good to go. But this is amazing. There hasn't been a lot of inclines, so I'm not getting overtired. But now that I'm finding all kinds of interesting and strange things, I'm kind of excited to see what's next. And follow the trail here as it kind of winds up here, but overall it's pretty flat. So once I came down out of the hills there into this little valley here, it just keeps following the stream, which is great. Nice, easy day after Thanksgiving, hike in the woods. It's brightening up, but the snow is still spitting. There's another one. Is that another fireplace or something? I gotta go check it out. Whoa. I like how before I'm like, guys, you gotta be careful. I gotta take it slow. You never know what's under these leaves. Then I'm like scurrying down a hill to look at an old fireplace or whatever this is. What is this? Whoa. Looks like maybe it used to be a fireplace. I don't know. Looks like about the size of what the other one was, so I'm assuming it was a fireplace with a chimney at one time. I know that sign was talking about people who lived out here in mills and things like that, but this is so cool. All right, let me get back up on the trail. Back on track. All right, campsite alert. I see a fire ring. Looks like someone forgot their axe or their saw, because they're just like burning big limbs. But there's a little fire ring, nice and flat. This is great. Oh, people up there. Looks like they got big packs on. Let me go back up to the trail. So they were people on a day hike, just out enjoying the nice cool weather. Their packs were huge though. I don't know, bringing gear is fun. As you guys know if you follow my channel, we all love gear. But I'm happy to be going light today. Oh, there's the shelter. All right, yep, just like I remember. Doesn't look like anybody's there. Nice fire area there. Little cast iron grill. Again, nice clean shelter. Could fit a good amount of people in here. All right, I'm gonna set up on this table here and check out that shelter log and then see if I can find my campsite, which should be right down the hill that way. If my memory serves me right. All right, got the shelter log here. Move that back a little bit. I'm just looking for the last entry, because this isn't the time of year for a lot of through hikers to be coming through, but people could write in here if they're just passing through or staying here for a day or two. So it looks like the last entry was on the 25th, so earlier this week. Rambo and Dr. Jones stopped by for the night. Great shelter, great ambiance from the river. I agree. And then before that, it was a week before that, someone going southbound. They were going from Connecticut. Everyone's loving being right next to the stream down there. All right, so that's the shelter log. So let's see what's in my backpack. Just out for a day hike, so just the essentials. Liter of water. Toilet paper, because you never know. Hand sanitizer, in case you need the toilet paper. Car keys to get back to civilization. A big chunk of cornbread from Thanksgiving. Sour cream cornbread, jalapenos. This is gonna be like my proto lunch for now, and then I'll eat something when I get back to my house. But I'm gonna enjoy this right now. Not just because I'm hungry and out in the woods, but that is the best cornbread. I'm gonna put the recipe in the description for the video. It's just a recipe I found online, but it is so good. It's so good that when I made it, it was in a big 9x13 tray, and I ate about a third of it before any guests came over for Thanksgiving, so I'm really enjoying it. All right, time to put the shelter log back and then go find the campsite. This is pretty cool. It's got its own little logbook cubby and even its own branded Brown Mountain Creek shelter. I guess that tells you guys where we are. All right, down the hill, back to the trail here. And there's a campsite right down here. Nice firing, a couple of logs for sitting, access to the stream. Perfect. I'm pretty sure this is the campsite I stayed at. Even though there's that nice fire ring, I remember I didn't have a fire. I had hiked about 20 miles that day, maybe 20, 21, 22 miles, and I was wiped out. I was so tired. This part of the trail that I hiked today was nice and flat, easy. Back where I was coming from, it was a lot of ups and downs, a lot of big climbs. It was hot, it was the middle of the summer. It was a tough day, so I was just ready to eat some food and go to sleep. Looks like we have another campsite on the far side of the stream over there. And I see a bridge where the trail must cross the stream. So I'll hike up to that bridge and then probably turn around and head back to the truck. Ooh, I can see in the camera that the sky is getting blue behind me. Nice. Now it's funny, I remember the shelter, I remember the campsite. I don't remember this bridge, but there's a lot of little stream crossings and bridges like this in Virginia. Look at that view. Sun's coming out. Awesome. All right, time to head back to the truck. Thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate you sticking with me and checking out these videos. It's fun to go on adventures with you. Leave some comments below on the videos you'd like to see. I plan on doing some overnights soon, now that the weather's cooled down. Today was awesome, checking out the structures and everything. So subscribe if you haven't, leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time.